Todd Fletcher, Combative Firearms Training. We're out here at the range today. We're going to do a side-by-side comparison with the Sig Sauer P365 and the Springfield Armory Hellcat OSP. On the Hellcat, we have the shield, red dot, and so we're going to test these side-by-side because these are the two pistols that have separated themselves from the pack with a micro compact and ammo capacity. So we're going to do the 10x10 drill. If you've seen some of our prior videos, you know what the 10x10 drill is. If you haven't, here's how it works. It's a two-part drill. Part one, you're at 10 yards, you have 10 seconds. On the shot timer, you'll draw and you'll count the number of hits that you can make in 10 seconds. Part two is 10 yards, 10 seconds, and on the shot timer, you're going to draw and count the number of hits that you can make before you miss. You add those two scores up together to get your total time. So we'll see how these two micro compact pistols compare to each other. All right?
Shooter ready. Stand by.
All right, so I had a total of 14 rounds, but 2 of them were after the shot timer went off. So I had a total of 12 rounds in that first 10 seconds. Now, one of the things you'll notice about the micro compact pistols, they're tougher to reload because your hand gets in the way of that magazine dropping free. So your reloads are going to be slower. Might be a good reason to get a higher capacity carry gun. Okay, now it's time for part two with the Sig Sauer P365.
Shooter ready.
As you can see, I had trouble getting that magazine out, and I also had trouble getting the magazine back in. So I had a total of, had a total of 11 hits on part two. Didn't have any misses, so that's good. So I add 12 on part one to the 11 on part two. I've got a total of 23 points on the 10x10 drill using the Sig P365. Okay, we got the magazines loaded up. So we're going to do the 10x10 drill with the Springfield Armory Hellcat OSP. Thanks to the good folks from CrossBreed Holsters, I've got a CrossBreed appendix carry holster that we're going to be working from. So here we go.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
Okay, I think I had one miss on that. Same thing on the reload though. So these little micro pistols are a lot harder to reload. So in that 10 seconds, I had 14 shots, had that one miss. So I had a score of 13 on part one. We'll load it back up and we'll shoot part two. Okay, we're loaded up, ready for part two. So I had a score of 13 on the first part. Let's see if I can do better than that.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
Okay, so I got all my hits on that one, slowed down a little bit, did a little better. So I had 13 on part one, had 14 on part two for a total score of 27. So when comparing the Sig Sauer P365 with the Hellcat, I think capacity made all the difference.